Bello. I am toning my hair right now. So while I wait for that to finish, which will be in 10 minutes, I want to talk about jealousy. Because jealousy can be used as a tool. And we tend to demonize jealousy and the feeling of it. And we think of it as such a horribly negative thing. And it is a negative thing. But we glaze over how we can utilize it. So, I want to talk about how to spot jealousy, how to utilize it, and then how to eventually not feel it. So, jealousy is not always easy to spot. I find that it's not very often that you see someone wearing something you really like, doing something you want to do, and you're outwardly very directly like, oh my god, like I wish I could do that, I want that so bad. It usually disguises itself as judgment or disapproval. We tend to have a more attitude of like, oh my god, I can't believe she's wearing that. Or like, oh my god, like I would never do that. I would never do that. I would never say that because I'm better. Whatever it is, it's usually not that direct. Because jealousy comes from a place of insecurity, and to get straight to the point of being like, this person has this thing and I'm jealous of this thing, I'm jealous of this person because I want this thing that they have, that requires a level of confidence, you know? And usually when it comes to, I'll use the same examples, somebody wearing something or somebody doing something, it is not necessarily the thing that they're doing or the thing that they're wearing that we wish that we had, that we're jealous of. It is maybe the courage that it takes to do that thing, or the creativity that they have to make this thing, or the confidence that they have to wear this kind of outlandish outfit. So it's, yeah, point being, jealousy is not a very direct feeling. I think that jealousy always comes from a place of insecurity. So it can be a bit hard to figure out what jealousy actually is and how it manifests for you. Now, next time you're seeing somebody wearing something and you're like, oh, what the hell is she wearing? Or you hear someone singing and you're like, oh my god, like she sounds like shit. Maybe question it. Maybe stop and ask yourself, like, am I actually just jealous? Am I actually just jealous that she has the confidence to wear something that is not normal? Am I jealous that she has the confidence to sing, to put out her artwork, to be bad at something? You have to know your own weaknesses, because they will be shown to you most often in the form of another person's strength. So, now that we're identifying jealousy, we need to know how to utilize it. I like to think of jealousy as opening a door, and on the other side of this door you see somebody that you're jealous of. We'll use the same example I've been using. Let's say somebody is wearing a shirt that is really vibrant and draws a lot of attention, and you don't wear shirts like that. You wear a lot of neutral tones. You like to keep it modest and whatnot. But deep down, you wish that you had the confidence to wear a bright fucking yellow shirt. So you open this door and you see someone wearing this bright yellow shirt, and you have two options. You can either shut the door and go, oh, I would never wear something like that. And you can go back to your place of low-key being a bit of a cunt and judging that person and doing a disservice to both them and yourself, and not acknowledging that they have something that you want. Or you can step through that door and let that person inspire you, and then go find your own bright yellow ass shirt, okay? I think pretty much every single time that we are jealous of somebody, when we find ourselves being like, oh, what are they doing? Like, I could never do that. Like, I am better than that. That sort of pretentious attitude that we tend to get. I'm gonna sidetrack for a second, but I'm talking to women. I'm talking to women now. We don't, it's not feminist anymore to just be like, ew, that purse is ugly as fuck. We have to be a little bit nicer about it now and do some odd roundabout bullshit that's just saying the same fucking thing in a different way. So we tend to get this kind of like, what does she think she's doing? I would never do that sort of attitude. So every time that we feel this way towards somebody, we see somebody doing something that triggers us, that makes us uncomfortable, stop what you're doing and acknowledge it. Acknowledge, oh, this is, she's doing something that I wish that I could do, that I wish that I had the confidence to do. And stop judging her. Like, you know that you're better than that. You're better than that. And that's all you need to tell yourself, is like, you know, when that little voice in your brain starts talking shit about her and being rude and being judgmental, just, hey, no, we're better than that. Good night. Okay? So shut that voice down gently. You don't need to tell it to shut the fuck up, but you can just, hey, we're better than that. And then dig a little bit deeper and think, okay, what is it about this person, about this thing that they're doing that is triggering me? What is it that's making this little nasty little voice in my head pop up and say mean things about them? So once you figure that out, we'll say it's the yellow shirt again. Oh my god, what is she doing wearing that yellow shirt? It's so fucking bright and demanding so much attention. What does she think she's doing? Oh, that's not, I don't actually give a fuck about the yellow shirt. I wish that I had the confidence to wear that yellow shirt. Now I am going to humble myself a little bit, okay? Get off my high horse, put down the pitchfork, and use that as inspiration. Next time you go out, you wear your own version of a bright yellow ass shirt, and you, in your head or fucking verbally, whatever, thank that person for showing you that it's possible to do this thing that's demanding attention, this thing that makes people go, ugh, like, what are you doing? You're drawing so much attention. I would never do that. Thank that person, do the thing, and enjoy that thing, and move on. And it's gonna happen time and time again. life has a funny way of showing us all the things that's wrong with us when we start to put effort into fixing those things and righting our wrongs and untangling our vines and whatnot. Maybe I should add a third metaphor. Yeah, when we start doing those things, life really has a way of being like, oh, you missed this, you missed this. And that often does appear in the form of jealousy. Jealousy of other people and what other people have and what other people are wearing and saying and doing. So over time, we're shown these things time and time again, and we learn to, instead of being negative and talking shit about them in our head and being grumpy assholes, we are compassionate with ourselves and with that person, and then it just happens less and less as we learn to turn that negative, nasty feeling into something positive. The feeling of jealousy will just naturally go away, because when you're confident, when you like yourself, and when you do have the balls to do the things that you want to do and wear the things that you want to do, you don't really experience jealousy. You kind of just skip the jealousy step. You go straight from, oh my god, I love this yellow shirt, I need to find a yellow shirt just like that. You skip the first step of even being like, what is she wearing? You just go straight to the inspiration. So it'll happen naturally, but you have to be able to identify it. You have to be able to clock yourself, and you have to be able to flip it around into something good. Okay? Yay.